Hello to all of our viewers and welcome to another episode of the Global Chatter where we'll be analyzing the 2024 presidential election results. Now, after analyzing Michigan and Pennsylvania's results in the last few episodes, we'll be looking at another Rust Belt state, which is Wisconsin. Wisconsin, as of 15th November, is the closest state in the 2024 election. And although Donald Trump still wins it, Kamala Harris lost by a very thin margin. Wisconsin also has 10 electoral votes, making it the second smallest electoral vote count apart from Nevada, which only has 6 electoral votes. So Donald Trump won Wisconsin by about a 0.9% margin. It's less than 1%, I know. Less than 1%, about 0.9%, I think. And we'll be looking at some of the factors and how and why Trump won in the state of Wisconsin. Now, Wisconsin was expected to be the reddest of the Rust Belt states, so Kamala Harris had some reason to be concerned about Wisconsin. But so far, with more than 95% of the vote in, this is Kamala Harris's best swing state because the margin of victory for Trump is the smallest. Now, there is only one county that was blue in 2020 but went red in 2024. That is South County, which is here. There you are, South County. Trump wins 50% to Harris's 48.4%. And 4 years ago, we have in Wisconsin, here you are, South County, Biden wins by 1.7%. or 615 votes. But mind you, 2016, Trump won this county 0.32% by 99 votes. In 2012, Obama won this county 18.5%. So you can see how much it transitioned from 2020 to 2012. South County swung 16.8% to the right from 2012 to 2020. And from 2016 to 2020, it swinged 2 points to President Biden. So South County was one of the reasons why really this Wisconsin state as a whole actually went to Trump. Another reason I will show you in the Associated Press, which has this unique feature, I think it's unique, of showing you this swing. I'm going to remove this here. South County, you can see, plus 3 points Republican. Blue to red. Another county is Greene County. Greene County actually moved 3 points. But it still remains as a blue county. I'm going to show you. Let me see where Greene County is. This is Brown County. Here are Greene County. Harris still wins by a very thin 0.3% margin and by about 100 votes plus or minus. It is still a blue county, but let's see what the result was Let's see what the result was 4 years back. This is Greene County. Biden won it by 3.2 points back in 2020. But in 2016, Clinton still won it by 2.3 points. In fact, Greene County hasn't voted Republican since I have data from this Jackson Jude U.S. election map. Since 1992 until now, 2020, Biden and the Democratic candidates have won Greene County multiple times, a lot of times. So the fact that Greene County actually swung so narrowly for Harris should be a concern, and a very big concern for Democrats if they want to win Wisconsin the next time round. And you can see here Portage County, another county that moved 2 points to the Republicans. Harris wins by 1.2%, which is about 1,000 votes over there. 4 years back, Portage County was won by 2.8%. So you can see 1,129 votes. Quite a big difference. 2016, Clinton wins 3.2%. 2012, you can see Obama wins by 13.9%. That is a big swing. And another county I want to bring out to you is Door County. Because you can see 2016 it went red, 3.2 points. 2020 it went blue, and 2024 it is still blue by about 2.3 points. This is quite I think important, because in 2012 it went blue, blue, red. In 2004, red and blue. So this might not seem a lot, but in fact, Door County is the projection of the overall winner. Look at it. 1996, Clinton wins nationwide. 2000, Bush wins nationwide. 2004, Bush still wins nationwide. 2008, Obama wins nationwide. 2012, Obama wins again. 2016, Trump wins. And in 2020, Biden wins. So this is kind of like what we call Bellwether County, and it has lost its Bellwether status. 50.6 to 48.3. That means Door County is no longer a bellwether of results nationwide. And I also want to compare these vote totals with compare these vote totals. Look at how since 2008, Door County and the rest of these counties have swung towards Trump. In fact, let's look at 2012. These counties here have swung very hard for the Republicans. Look at it. 27.7 points, 23.6, 22 points. Wisconsin, especially in these rural areas, have just swung extremely hard to Donald Trump in the recent. Look at it. Back in 2012, this was still blue. Look at Dane County, 43.5, right? Fast forward. Look at it. Grand County, 12.3 points. 2012, Dane County is 43.5. Dane County today, 52.6. This is interesting. Let's see. Maybe wrong about this. Let me just take a look. Dane County is actually 9.1 points. One of the only 5 counties, in fact, that swung towards Biden. The rest of these counties here once were Obama counties. Look at it. Obama counties here. 2020, all Trump counties. 2016, even more all Trump counties. So you can see that Wisconsin, look at it, these are the flip, that has really just swung towards Trump in 2016. 2020, Biden reclaimed some of this land back, and was just nice enough for him to win by a less than 1% margin. This year, Harris lost another South County, unfortunately for her, to Trump, which caused her to lose in Wisconsin. In fact, Milwaukee, the first top number 1 county, biggest population in Wisconsin, I'll just show you here. Look at it, big circle here. 68.3 to 28.8. This has swung 1 point, because back then it was 69.13. Now it's only 68. It seems small, but these 1.2 points here and there really just adds up for Trump to win, like I said previously. Dane County, this is Dane County, Madison, 75.1%. Look at it, back in 2020, 75. Really swung. And if you look, the moderate Democrat regions, this one. Moderate Democrats are those which are kind of centrist, they swung 3 points to Republicans. High Democrat, which is, and has a very big population, because of the big arrow, 1 point. It seems small, but it really adds up and causes Trump to win in this state. Now, if you look at the Senate race, like what I was discussing about the Michigan and Pennsylvania, which all had Senate races, Harris lost in all of those 3 states, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, but the Republican candidate lost in Wisconsin, Michigan. Okay, Associated Press has called the David McCormick in Pennsylvania winning in his state of Pennsylvania, unseating the Democratic incumbent Bob Casey Jr. For more on that, you can look at our Pennsylvania video. But it's the same trend in Wisconsin, like Michigan. Tammy Baldwin, the incumbent, maybe that can help a little bit. The incumbent, Tammy Baldwin, won by about 0.9% margin. And South County, which Harris did not win, was actually won by Tammy Baldwin by about a 1.5 point margin. Let's look at how much Biden won. South County 1.7. So yeah, he's a bit underperforming Biden in 2020, but it's still a respectable margin considering that Harris lost this county. And in Milwaukee, 69.1. Okay, 69.1. Let's see how much Harris won. 68. So yeah, you can see that this trend of Harris underperforming compared to Democrats down ballot. And there's also this referendum here, a referendum on proposed amendment to Wisconsin Constitution, which state that only U.S. citizens can vote, repealing an existing provision stating that every citizen can vote. So it was say yes by a ridiculously landslide, and the only county that voted no was Dane County, Madison. Even Milwaukee voted yes. So you can see here a lot of blue, yes, and only one orange, which is no. And I also want to point out that for the presidential election in Wisconsin, share of voters said each issue is the most important phase in the country. Economy ranked first, like other states, 40%, immigration 19%. Now 40%, 19% add up is 52%, which is less than 62% in Pennsylvania. Abortion was at 14%, which is, if I'm not wrong, a bit higher than that in Pennsylvania. So the economy and immigration were kind of like the issues where Trump really just hammered down on. So you can see why that turned out to be well.
So now with the exit poll being analyzed and reviewed, as I mentioned just now, economy 40%, immigration 19%, abortion 14%. We're going to be looking at the 3rd Congressional District, which is a battleground for the United States House of Representatives. So if we go into the House results for Wisconsin, I'm taking the data from CNN. As you can see here, Republicans are projected to win a majority in the House. You can see District 3 is a battleground district, and Republicans won it by quite a narrow margin, about 3 points. 3 points, still a respectably wide margin, but one of the closer ones in Wisconsin. And I'm going to show you the county by county results. I'm going to get out here. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. This is not showing up. So the District 3 in Wisconsin, key race projected winner is Derek Van Orden, who is, by the way, the incumbent in this district. And I can't see... No, we'll go to the Decision Desk HQ's results for the House in both parties. Derek Van Orden wins 51.5% to 48.5%. So some of the counties that were in this district is South County, the one where flipped from Democratic in 2020 to Republican in 2024. Derek Van Orden actually won by a big margin, 61.1% to 38.9%. But I think this only includes a small fraction of that county, so this doesn't really count because we don't get to see the county as a whole. So you can see this shape here using CNN's, and yes, South County by a very, very big margin, 61.1%. But this is not what we saw. We saw South County. South County was only won by Trump by a very thin margin. So this is a bit unexpected, but I think it only occupies like a fraction of South County, so that's why we see this huge blowout for the Republicans. Now, there was also this about the state assembly, Wisconsin State Assembly, which is basically like the state legislature of Wisconsin. Now, you can see here, Democrats gained 10 seats. 10 seats. That's a huge margin. Back in 2022, when the last election was held, this is what happened. You see a lot of red, lots of red, and a lot of blue here. You see 2024, you see more blue. Now, it says here, Wisconsin State Assembly. And you see lots of gains, gain. And I think this also, again, shows that Harris just did poorer than Democrats down ballot. Because Wisconsin's had a very good election for the state assembly. I mean, I think this is their best in a very long time. We can go back in history and take a look. 64, 61, 63, 64, 63 in 2014, 2012, 60. You can see that Democrats haven't won a majority in the Wisconsin State Assembly for a very long time. This is their best result since 2008. That was when Barack Obama won the presidential election. Remember, Barack Obama won the presidential election. And this contributed sort of a down ticket collateral effect that caused them to win a majority in the 98th Wisconsin state legislature. But in this year, it's different because Trump won in Wisconsin, but down ballot in the 2024 cycle of the Wisconsin State Assembly, Democrats actually gained seats. So this is a bit shocking. And when you look at the Senate election, you see the same thing. Democrats gained seats by vote share. You can see blue. You see that they gained these places. So it's kind of significant because Democrats gained seats in both the Wisconsin Senate and the Wisconsin House. And this is one of the biggest examples of how Harris severely underperformed Democrats down the ballot. Overall, this was Harris's best showing in a swing state by a slim margin, less than 1 percentage point, by 0.87 points, or 29,000 votes. And I think, if I'm not wrong, it is still a bigger margin than when Biden won it. So there is quite a significant shift of about 1.5 points towards Trump. But it's still less than Michigan and Pennsylvania. So with that, we will round up today's episode of the Global Chatter, and it ends off with the analysis of Wisconsin. And we have done two other states, Michigan and Pennsylvania. You can go check out those videos, which are in the link. And next week, I intend to analyze Arizona, because you can see here, Arizona, Trump won by 5.5 points. This is quite significant. It's big. And I really want to dive deep down into it and break down the votes as they come in. You can see here, Arizona, Trump won by about 186,000 votes. This margin is even bigger than New Hampshire, and it's only slightly less than that of New Jersey. So, my plans for the next few videos, I hope to release a video on the 2028 Democratic primary, if I can get it out, hopefully by the end of this month. I'm trying to put it in production, and I will try to publish it as soon as possible. So thank you to all of our viewers. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your time, and I'll meet you again in our next episode of the Global Chatter. Thank you.